Bonjour! Today we're going to learn about the verbs ending with ER. Le verbe ER. You have seen three major verbs in the French language, which is verb être, avoir, aller. Those are called irregular verbs. So there are other verbs apart from the three verbs that you have learned. The other verbs are divided into three major groups. The verbs ending in ER, verbs ending in IR, and verbs ending in RE. Examples of verbs ending with ER. Aimer, aimer. Adorer, adorer. Habiter, habiter. Étudier, étudier. Other examples: travailler, travailler. Chanter, chanter. Donner, donner. And the final one is jouer, jouer. These are some examples of the verb ending with ER. There are a lot of other verbs that ends with ER. To conjugate an ER verb in the present tense, you remove the ending of the ER and then add the appropriate endings according to the pronoun. For example, the verb parler, to speak. Parler ends with ER. So when you want to conjugate the verb parler, you take out the ER. And then you give the ending E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT according to the pronoun it is attached to. Let's take the verb parler. Take out the ER, and then you are left with PARL. We take the pronouns je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle, and then the word PARL. Then we add the ending. For je it is E. For tu it is ES. For il and elle it is E. For nous, ONS. For vous, EZ. And for il and elle, ENT. So we have the conjugation of the verb parler. Je parle, tu parles, il, elle parle, nous parlons, vous parlez, il, elle parle. For example, in the sentence, je parle français. Je parle français. I speak French. Or, vous parlez français. Vous parlez français. You speak French. Another example is the verb habiter, to live. The verb ends with ER. To conjugate, you take out the ER. And you are left with the word HABIT. Take the pronouns HABIT and you put the ending E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. Then you have the conjugation. However, habite starts with a silent H. You don't pronounce the H. Habite. When this happens, the J-E, je, change to J apostrophe. So it becomes j'habite. J'habite. Tu habites. Il, elle habite. Nous habitons. Vous habitez. Il, elle habite. Let's look at how to use the verb habiter. J'habite à Kuala Lumpur. J'habite à Kuala Lumpur. Vous habitez à Putrajaya. Vous habitez à Putrajaya. Other examples of the verb er. Aimer. The meaning is to love. Take out the er. The pronouns aim, and then we have the ending. Let's put the ending. For je, for tu, il and elle, nous, vous, il and elle. Then you check. AIME starts with a vowel. E is a vowel. When E meets with a vowel, then you drop the E here and put apostrophe. The same thing that happened for j'habite. So you have the conjugation of the verb aimer, to love, j'aime, tu aimes, il, elle aime, nous aimons, vous aimez, il aime, elle aime. How to use the verb in a sentence? J'aime le chocolat. J'aime le chocolat. I love chocolate. Vous aimez le football. Vous aimez le football. You love football. Another word. Travailler. Travailler is to work. So, do you know how to conjugate the verb travailler? Can you explain the process? What do you do first? Correct? Very good. Then what do you do? Yes, and then you put the endings. And you have the conjugation of the verb travailler, to work. Je travaille. Tu travailles. Il, elle travaille. Nous travaillons. Vous travaillez. Il, elle travaille. Let's look at examples on how to use the verb travailler. Je travaille à Université Kuala Lumpur. Je travaille à Université Kuala Lumpur. I work in University Kuala Lumpur. Vous travaillez à UniKL MFI. Vous travaillez à UniKL MFI. You work in UniKL MFI. There are, however, special cases for the verbs that ends with er. The first one is manger. Manger. Manger is to eat. It ends with er. But specifically ger. So you basically do the same thing. Take out the er. You are left with mang. Then you take the pronouns M-A-N-G, and then you put the ending. So far, everything is the same. We have the E, the ES, the E. However, for nous, you need to add E, O, and S instead of just O and S. The rest is the same. So we have the verb je mange, tu manges, il, elle mange, nous mangeons, vous mangez, il, elle mange. The conjugation of the verb manger. The only difference is for nous, ending, you need to put E, O, and S instead of just O and S. Another special case is commencer. Commencer, to start. It ends with ER, specifically C-E-R. You do the same process. Take out the ER, copy what is left, the pronouns, then you put the ending. Basically the same. E, ES, E, O and S, EZ, ENT. Where's the difference? Again, still for no. The ending is the same, but for the C, we need to add a tail for the C. This changes the sound. Before, with this, it is the sound of K. When we put the tail, or we call it sedi, the sound is S. So, instead of commençons, it is commençons. So now we have the conjugation of the verb commencer. Je commence, tu commences, il, elle commence, nous commençons, vous commencez, il, elle commence. Exercises. Can you match the pronouns with the ending of the verb ER? Correct. But however, you can actually put this one. It is also correct. Tu is ES. Correct. Nous on S. Vous is EZ. And il, elle is ENT. We have a few choices of verbs. Depending on the ending, can you please choose the correct one for the pronoun? Je parle. You can also choose adore. But however, adore starts with a vowel. So if you want to choose adore, then this should be apostrophe. So the only one answer valid is je parle. Tu aimes. Il, elle adore. Nous habitons. Vous chantez. And finally, il, elle joue. The next exercise is fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. You are given two sentences and you are given the verb in the bracket. The first one is done for you. Nous mangeons une pomme. Nous mangeons une pomme. We eat an apple. The next one. Nous, the verb is étudier, to study. Nous étudions dans la classe. Nous étudions dans la classe. We study in the class. Let's look at the other exercises. Vous, the verb is regarder, to look or to watch. La télévision après votre déjeuner. The television after your lunch. So what is the answer? Yes, vous regardez la télévision après votre déjeuner. Very good. The next one, the verb is jouer. Pierre et Paul. There are two persons. So what is the ending? Joue. E-N-T. Pierre et Paul jouent dans le jardin. Pierre et Paul jouent dans le jardin. Pierre and Paul plays in the garden. See you next time. À la prochaine.